History made in the New York State. The New York State just ended wildlife killing contests. We begin with humble requests to subscribe to our YouTube channel Save Wildlife and follow us on Facebook and TikTok to support our initiative on wildlife. This story was written by Kristen Tullo and PennLive.com and brought to you by Professor Salim, who is an ecologist. In December, New York Gov. Kathy Hochul signed historic legislation to prohibit wildlife killing contests in the Empire State, bringing an end to the slaughter of thousands of animals every year in some 20 such events. New York joins 9 other states, including Massachusetts, Maryland, and Vermont in the eastern United States to have outlawed these contests. Unfortunately, this event is very popular in many states across the United States. For example, Pennsylvania continues to allow nearly 30 wildlife killing contests to take place every year, more than any state east of the Mississippi River. At these events, contestants compete over 24 to 48 hours to gun down the most, the largest, or even the smallest animals for cash and prizes. Foxes, coyotes, bobcats, raccoons, crows, squirrels, opossums, porcupines, and groundhogs are among the most commonly targeted species in Pennsylvania, and wildlife killing contests have been documented in at least 18 of our counties. With prize money on the line, the goal is to achieve high kill numbers as quickly as possible. To do so, participants use electronic calling devices that mimic the sounds of dependent young or prey in distress to lure animals into gun range, and then shoot them using semi-automatic weapons fitted with night vision and thermal imaging scopes. This high-tech equipment completely overwhelms the animal's natural abilities to escape, making a mockery of the ethical hunting principle of fair chase. When the killing is over, competitors gather to weigh and count the bodies and take their macabre celebratory photos. The animals are then typically dumped like trash. They are not killed for their meat, and their fur is often rendered useless by the high-powered guns. One Pennsylvania contest, the annual predator hunt hosted by the Lamar Township Volunteer Fire Company in Clinton County, will take place February 16-18. While the event is touted as a fundraiser for the fire company, most of the payout goes to contest participants. The fire company should look a little further for a suitable means of raising funds, as Schuylkill County did in 2019 when it replaced a live pigeon shoot with a wine festival to fundraise for a park. Wildlife killing contests serve no genuine wildlife management purpose. While some believe that mass killing coyotes, the most common target, will reduce their numbers, prevent conflicts with livestock, or boost populations of game species like deer or turkey, Pennsylvania Game Commission biologists have pointed out that you can't manage wildlife based on what makes intuitive sense or based on anecdotal information. In recent years, the Game Commission has acknowledged the ineffectiveness of paying bounties and predator control as a management strategy, while recognizing the crucial role of habitat in boosting populations of turkey and other game animals, and observing that carnivores are important to healthy ecosystems. The best available science also finds that coyotes respond to indiscriminate killing of the sort that takes place in these contests with population increases. That's because as compensatory breeders, coyotes reproduce more quickly in the face of persecution. Disrupting the coyote pack structure with lethal control can also create more conflicts with livestock. Unfortunately, despite thousands of residents of the Keystone State calling on the agency to end killing contests over the years, the Game Commission has allowed the competitions to continue, catering to the minuscule number of residents who participate in them. Meanwhile, in recent years, wildlife commissions in 6 other states have abolished killing contests. 4 other states ban contests through their legislatures. These commissioners and wildlife agency professionals in Arizona, California, Colorado, Massachusetts, Oregon, and Washington acknowledge that killing contests are unethical, unsporting, and unscientific. But they recognize something else about them, too. The Arizona Game and Fish Commission stated in 2019, to the extent these contests reflect on the overall hunting community, public outrage with these events has the potential to threaten hunting as a legitimate wildlife management function. Dan Gibbs, executive director of the Colorado Department of Natural Resources, said it still more plainly in 2020 as his state enacted a ban for me. Hunting contests don't sit well. As a sportsman, I'd never participate in one personally. Hunting is an important reverent tradition in Colorado and a powerful management tool, but I also think wildlife killing contests give sportsmen and sportswomen a bad name and damage our reputation. The Pennsylvania Game Commission should lose no time in banning wildlife killing contests and mounting an avoidable embarrassment now that New York and 9 other states have taken a stand against it. It's an extreme fringe activity that decimates the public's wildlife for no other purpose than prizes and bragging rights.